Hello and welcome to this special edition of Question Time. Today we're in Hornchurch at Haven Sixth Form College and I'm your host, Jack Matthew. As usual, the panel have no idea what the questions are going to be today, and as usual we have the studio audience and they are eager to grill the panel on their views of hot topics today. Before we start, I shall give a quick introduction to the members of the panel. This is Ross Marsh, he's 17 and he's studying creative media and film studies and he's from Essex. That is Melissa, and she's 16, she's studying creative media and business and she's from Essex. This is Amy and she's studying creative media and photography and she is from Essex also. This is Lauren, she's studying creative media and English and she's from Essex also. Our first question today comes from a student.
Okay. Is the X Factor a serious singing competition or just an absolute joke?
Panel, please.
Anyone?
I see it as more of it can be seen as a serious competition as it has produced quite a lot of serious artists over the time when you look back on it, but then also there are the jokes that have come out of it, as in Jedward and other things like that. So it can be viewed as, I still see it as a serious competition, yeah.
I see it as like an entertainment competition, so it's got both, it's got the singing and it's got the entertainment, like this year Ryland is pretty entertaining, Jedward, Johnny last year, it's both.
I think for a programme to be good in the UK today, I think it's important that it has an entertainment factor and it's not just serious, because then then it creates more viewers as well.
Well, thank you, does that help?
Yes.
Okay. On Twitter we have Alan and he's from Stratford and he said, do you see The Voice as being the better competition as it is based on the ability to sing and not to entertain?
The Voice had like less viewers, like it wasn't as big and nowhere near as big as X Factor, so it kind of shows which one is better in a way, and more people, I take it more people would watch X Factor than The Voice.
Yeah, but then more people tune into X Factor as X Factor was longer running than The Voice, as in it's been on longer than The Voice has been. It was
But
The Voice's first
this year,
so
The Voice,
fair.
like when it done its tour, it had to get cancelled because no one bought the tickets. Like I'm sure X Factor the first year that didn't happen, but
Also, X Factor at the time was competing with other competitions. So if it was better then it doesn't matter how long the show's been in.
No, because you took them off here.
Well, we have got another person in the audience. Can you say your name and your question, please?
Sebastian, in the words of Gary Barlow, every time Ryland stays in, a good singer goes out. What's your opinion on this?
Good question.
I agree. It's a good thing it does go out, but like last week, the public did vote for Ryan, so obviously there's people that want to see him like on the show, and it creates publicity for the show as well. Like people want to watch it. Like we're talking about it right now. That's what they want. They want us to talk about it. They want it to be in the media, and it is because of Ryan.
But I think it's not really fair though, because if there is a better singer, the whole idea around the competition is singing. It's not if you can do any other thing, it's just you've got to be able to sing, and I think that's unfair if you can't sing very well that you're still going through and you're knocking someone else out that's better than you.
But isn't it like today that most people, you've got to have a personality like about you? I'm not saying that Kai didn't have like a personality, but obviously if the public can relate to Ryland as a character, his music will be like more listened to and like more appreciated than maybe someone who is not as out in the media.
But then you got that Leon Jackson that won years and years ago, and like, sort of shadow came out of that. So you've got to look back on that.
You get advice like Jedward. Jedward's pretty huge now, and they do rubbish music, but you see them all the time.
And you love them as like as a group rather than just because of their like singing. They also get like other things out of the show. So they've been like starring on other programs as well. So you've got to think of that actual like people within the shows as well as their shows like productions.
Okay, well that should be enough. Well, we've got another Facebook question. This is from Daisy in Loughborough, and she said, "Do you see the judges' rivalry getting in the way of the better contestants getting through each week?"
Well, the judges want to win. Like obviously they want to win. They want their contestants to win. So they're gonna keep whoever it is, like Rylan, Nicole. Nicole's gonna keep Rylan in. Like she's put all the time and effort into it. She's gonna keep him in. She wants to win as much as Rylan does. So yeah, it is rivalry, but it's entertainment as well. Like they're bickering and everything. It's entertainment.
I still don't see it's fair that they get to drag their own personal views into everything else, whereas it shouldn't be about, oh, my act's better than yours. I think it should be that whoever was the better singer on the night goes through. It shouldn't
But they're
be.
judges, that's what they judge it.
Yeah, I know, but they don't judge it in their own way. They just judge it as in, this is this person's act. I don't like this person.
But it's
so he's
always
gonna
been
go.
like that. There's never been a person that's going to not go for their act. Because think of the act, in their way, they're going to be like, they're going to feel abandoned by the judge and they're just going to feel rubbish. The judge is not going to go, oh
There's
yeah,
a
I'm going to
reason
vote
I'm
you.
involved too, because they are rubbish.
But as like a show, it's like real life in a way that it depends who you go with, like your producers and stuff. So you have to go by their decisions, and if it's their decisions that have made them be in the bottom, then maybe like it's right for them to like stick by their acts and stay.
But then I still think the act should choose whether or not they actually themselves choose their own music, they choose their own stuff. So I think it's probably better if the acts themselves sort of maybe have more of a part in the decision of them staying or going than the judges.
Lauren, don't you have anything to say? Just been there quiet all the time. Don't you have anything to say? Do you watch X Factor? Oh, okay. Well, that has been your daily dose of question time. I'd like you to give a round of applause to the panel. And yourself.